Nissan already knows who to market their new generation 2018 Leaf EV to when it's unveiled next month. 76% of millennials, age 18 to 35, consider driving an eco-friendly car as the best choice to make their lives more environmentally friendly. This data comes from a Nissan European study investigating millennials' attitudes towards electric and hybrid vehicles. The study probed the views of 2,500 European millennials across the UK, France, Italy, Germany and Spain. While the study was done in Europe, millennials in the US likely have similar views about being green. Nissan has positioned themselves well, and they have plenty of experience selling to this demographic. Nissan sells more vehicles to millennials than any other automaker. Why will millennials buy the new generation Leaf? Millennials are at the forefront of the green revolution. The study found millennials are more willing to try new things, challenge processes and think differently about the future than older generations. They're more concerned with global issues such as climate change, 53%, and air pollution, 42%, than smaller-scale environmental issues. The study showed they are willing to make bold changes such as switching to an energy provider dedicated to eco-friendly solutions, 62%, or supporting brands that are committed to being more environmentally friendly, 53%. Sarwar Singh, senior partner, Frost & Sullivan and member of Nissan's Intelligent Motoring Advisory Board says, "We have consistently found in our own research that they are early adopters of new technology, much more environmentally friendly than previous generations and generally willing to make sacrifices and lifestyle changes in line with their personal values and beliefs." That's good news for the 2018 Nissan Leaf. In an article from Automotive News, millennials now make up the fastest-growing segment among vehicle buyers and likely will represent about 40% of the U.S. new vehicle market by 2020. Expext says, they now drive changes in automotive marketing and product features and are likely to influence future automotive developments more than any generation before them, and they are 75 million strong in the US alone. Brands like Nissan, who already market better than anyone to millennials and have EV product offerings, will be ahead of the coming EV revolution. While the general public hasn't embraced the wholesale change to an all-electric car future, Nissan and others are already making huge changes to transition their entire lineups to go beyond just hybrid, but to full-on electric vehicles with energy supplied from an outside source such as the electricity grid or hydrogen for a fuel cell. The new 2018 Nissan Leaf EV will be unveiled September 5 and it will be a big hit with millennials. Stay tuned.
PSEG on Thursday announced a joint electric car promotion with Nissan USA. PSEG customers can receive a $10,000 rebate off the MSRP of the 2017 Albanian Lex electric Leaf. The promotion is open to customers of PSEG and is available through September 30 or until 2017 Leafs are out of stock, whichever occurs first. Electric cars can be a powerful tool in combating climate change and reducing other pollutants, especially in a state like New Jersey where roughly half of our electricity comes from air emissions-free nuclear, said Courtney McCormick, VP Renewables and Energy Solutions for PSEG. There are an increasing number of electric cars being offered that meet the needs of different consumers. We encourage our customers to check out the all-electric Leaf to see if it is right for their driving needs. In addition to the $10,000 Nissan rebate off the MSRP, customers could be eligible for a $7,500 federal tax credit. The sale of all-electric cars, such as the 2017 Leaf, is not subject to sales tax in New Jersey. The 2017 Leaf gets an average 107 miles per charge. I salute PSEG for its leadership in electric cars and for this innovative promotion, said Tim Eustace, chairman of the New Jersey Assembly Environmental Committee and a Leaf owner. Increasing the number of electric cars on New Jersey's roads is an important component to an overall climate change strategy. electric car owners, of all models, are the most satisfied car owners in America. As a Leaf owner for more than 5 years, I urge customers of PSEG to consider if now might be a good time to see if a Leaf, or another electric car model, might be right for them. Potential benefits of the incentives, according to PSEG. Start with a $32,500 MSRP, $32,500 list prices for a base model 2017 Leaf. The MSRP of cars available will vary based on features. Subtract the $10,000 Nissan USA rebate. Subtract $7,500 federal tax credit. Add $0 for sales tax. Final cost of car, $15,000. To take advantage of this offer, a customer must take a copy of their PSEG bill and this flyer to a Nissan dealer. It is suggested that customers call ahead to make sure that a 2017 Leaf is available at the dealer. The discount cannot be combined with other offers. For more information, visit www.seg.com/GoElectric. In 2016, PSEG received recognition from the state of New Jersey for its leadership in promoting electric cars and investing in electric car infrastructure. These efforts include: PSEG runs the largest electric car employee incentive program in the state with more 45 chargers installed at company locations. Last month PSEG, in partnership with ERCO, installed 2 fast chargers at the Molly Pitcher service area on the New Jersey Turnpike. PSEG has provided 135 car chargers to 23 New Jersey hospitals, colleges and businesses to encourage their employees to commute in electric cars. PSEG has 17 electric cars in its company fleet, as well as many partially electric powdered trucks.
Nissan recently announced that the all-new Leaf, which will be unveiled soon, will be equipped with the company's ProPilot Assist. While this system doesn't enable autonomous operation, it's certainly a step in that direction. The goal is to reduce stress and fatigue by helping with acceleration and braking, even to a full stop, in traffic, and to keep the car centered in the lane. This can be extremely handy on long highway stretches and road trips. Even though the system has only been announced for use in the Leaf, Nissan integrated ProPilot into a few 2017.5 Nissan Rogues and gave us the opportunity to try it out. This wasn't a drive on a test course either. We were thrust into traffic snarls from Hollywood to the San Fernando Valley. Getting into the Rogue, we saw a blue button on the right side of the steering wheel, which activates the system. Between the gauges, there's a spot where a display shows graphics related to the system. It was on, and ready to be activated. Driving toward the freeway, we set the Intelligent Cruise Control, ICC, also known as Adaptive Cruise Control, chose our desired distance from the car ahead and let ProPilot Assist get to work. Despite setting the cruise control to the shortest distance, there were several occasions where other cars would dive into the space in front of the Rogue. The system reacted quickly yet smoothly to the lane interloper, and activated the SUV's brakes until the Rogue was again at that preset distance from the car ahead. Getting on the freeway, we enjoyed a brief respite of light traffic, and observed the lane centering feature of the system. It uses a forward-facing camera to determine the center of the lane, based on where the lane lines are. There were times that the steering wheel tugged slightly. ProPilot detects that the Rogue was no longer centered, so it smoothly made corrections to get back on track, without any abrupt left-right action. Your first instinct may be to tug the wheel back the other way, but if you let it work, ProPilot will keep your car centered, even through curves. Then traffic got more congested and the ICC kicked in, using front radar to keep that distance from the stopped car ahead. It even came to a full stop. If the system is activated and you end up stopped for more than 3 seconds, you have to push the resume button or tap the throttle to get going again. However, There are occasions where the lane centering system won't work, such as if it can't detect the lane markers on poorly maintained roads or there is enough severe weather to keep the camera from detecting them. It will beep to let you know that it is inactive. But this is a driver assist system, not autonomous driving, so it simply means that you drive the way you always have until the system sees the lane markers again. You can also override the system by using the turn signal, steering yourself, or applying the brake. The driver's actions are the higher priority. What happens if you take your hands off the wheel? ProPilot gauges whether your hands are on the wheel based on steering torque. If it senses that your hands are off the wheel, there's a warning light that comes on, then beeping that gets faster. If it still doesn't sense your hands are on the wheel, it starts to tap the brakes. If it goes for a long enough amount of time, it eventually brings the car to a stop and turns on the hazard lights. All of this is for safety reasons, in the event the driver is dealing with an emergency and is no longer capable of driving. Once you get the hang of using ProPilot, it comes in pretty handy in traffic and on the freeway. It's a little strange to feel the car moving side to side and forward and back for you, but the motions are smooth. For this to be a success, though, what's going to be most important for Nissan is to have its dealers show potential buyers how to use it. Nissan is well aware of this, and has been doing extensive ProPilot Assist dealer training since January.